and only 18 are suiting up tonight, so a very limited supply of bench players for head coach Craig Amrine. A balanced attack. They like to run and pass and must have a run game to make their pass game effective. Their star, 6'6" senior Brendan Brenner. He is out tonight with mono.
This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep-Marian. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. See our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. Building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls. The freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon-Ryan today. PerfTech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced Insulation and Coatings. Save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. APAC, proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. KJ&G Customs for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. See Troy Robinson and the staff at KJ&G Customs on East 13th Street in Hayes. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vitstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep-Marian. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling with 4 late model rigs.
Not knowing who's going to be starting.
This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vitstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep-Marian. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling with 4 late model rigs. They have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. See our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-62.
And welcome to Ellis, the TMP Monarchs and the Ellis Railroaders, week number 2 of the high school football season. Jeremy McGuire along with color analyst Dave Barber. Glad to have you along. If you're listening on the radio on 99 KZ Country or watching live at hayespost.com or the tape delay broadcast on Eagle Community Television, we are glad you have joined us, Dave. Both these teams 0-1, looking to get in the win column this evening.
Yeah, it should be a great night, a beautiful night, a lot better weather for more conducive to football than last week for sure, and both these teams are hungry for it, so it should be an exciting one.
Ellis won the toss. They have elected to receive. TMP will be going from our left to our right, Ellis from our right to our left. Our opening kickoff brought to you by Steel Fabrications, the Iron Men of Western Kansas. If you need it fixed, welded, built, or sandblasted, see Steel Fabrications, East Highway 40 in Hayes, proud to support the area youth in all they do. Rushoff will tee it up for the Monarchs. Jace will kick it with the left hand. Back deep for Ellis. It's a deep kick. It is going to be taken. Over on the far side, it's the sophomore Eck. He has some running room. He's coming up the hash. He's still on his feet. He's breaking tackles and finally brought down by Carl Rack at the TMP 36-yard line. A huge return from Joseph Eck, 1st and 10 for the Railroaders.
Well, that was the start the Ellis Railroaders were looking for, not so much for the Monarchs. Going to test that defense that they played so well last week. Right off the bat here, going to have to come up with a big stop.
Offensively for Ellis, the center is Josh Smith. Alex Towns moves to a lineman position. Hills is the left guard. Keithley is the left tackle. Carbajal lines up as the right guard, and we'll get the rest of them here momentarily. Handoff right side. Goes outside. Look like a near holding penalty. Nothing going. Good Monarch pursuit on the far side. Luke Reuter, Chase Romey on the tackle. The initial contact from Justin Pfeiffer. A loss of a yard on the play. It's 2nd down and 11.
That was a great play by Pfeiffer. Got the help there that you were talking about, but Pfeiffer holding him up after being held at the line of scrimmage, able to still shake the block and make the play for the Monarchs.
That's a key thing there, Dave. Being held at the line of scrimmage, there was a lot of jersey tug. Now it is Ellis. They are going to go with the wishbone formation, wide receiver right side. It's the fullback right up the middle. That is Hensley. He's going to be hit and dropped after a pickup of about 4 yards on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 7 for the Railroaders.
Got a pretty nice gain. I picked up the yardage plus about 4, so 3rd manageable. Defense is big play early here in the ball game tonight.
Call it a pickup of 5, 3rd and 6. Defensively for TMP. Tucker Rhodes on the tackle. Coming over here to the near side is Brevin LaBarge. He split to the left. Again, that wishbone formation for the Railroaders. The quarterback is Smith. Gives it off right side. Nothing going. The Monarchs crash in and make the hit. Nate Walters in there. Also coming in there for TMP. And try and get a look at who else was on the tackle. Looked like Jacob Roth on the tackle. It'll bring up 4th down and 6. No gain on the play as Fike carried it for the Railroaders.
So far, so good. Another big play right off the bat here for the Monarch defense. See if they can come up with a turnover on downs.
I formation for Ellis. They're going to try and go on a long count. TMP's not going to buy it. Easton Smith calls out to the left side. Still in that long count. Now he's going to take a timeout. Boy, a fantastic job by the Monarch defense, Dave Barber, as they were not biting on that long count.
Yeah, great job. Didn't want to get them the yardage easy to set them up 4th and short. I'm guessing they're still going to go for it, but they were just trying to draw them off there.
They'd switched their formations. It went to an I formation. Split over here to the near side that time for the Railroaders was Trayton Krager, the junior. Far side was Joseph Eck. So TMP not falling for it. 9:52 to play first quarter. No score in the ball game. Monarch football brought to you in part by Kerner Chiropractic, Thomas More Prep-Marian, Discovery Drilling, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Lifetime Dental Care, Bonapet Treat, M&D Incorporated, by Westview Church of Hayes, Carpet One of Hayes, and Vidstem Decorating Center, Paul Wurtenberger Construction, Master Cleaners, Insurance Planning, Hayes Chevrolet, and Leon's Welding and Fabrication.
The other thing you could see here is a quick kick, just to try to pin them deep.
And we'll see if Smith lines up in the pistol or a shotgun formation. He will not. They'll
not going to happen.
Go back to the I formation. It is a 5-man front for TMP. Monarchs are getting ready for the snap. Ellis is going to throw it. Smith rolls to his right. Under some pressure. Throws it. It's caught. It's a first down. A catch by the sophomore. In on the play was Ryan Hurl. That goes from the 31-yard line all the way down. We're trying to, the lines aren't very well defined here in Ellis. Down, all the way down, it looks like they're going to say the 17-yard line, so I'll go with that. So we'll pick up a 14 yards and a first down.
Yeah, Earl filling in nicely for the Brendan Brenner, the senior.
But the Monarchs needed a stop there. They struggled on conversions a week ago. There's a give up the middle. Right side, Hensley on the carry. Underneath and making the tackle is TJ Flax, but not before a pickup of about 5 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 5. And we'll say 4 now. A gain of 6, so 2 carries, 11 yards so far in the ball game for Hensley. Clay Fike a couple carries for -1. Brevin Labarge is split to the top side. Monarchs looking to get a stop. There's left side give. Nice stick by TMP. Not much going. Eck on the carry for the Railroaders. Jared Shoemaker meets him in there. Also was Justin Pfeiffer, a gain of 3 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 2. Well, one thing, the Railroaders might not have a ton of kids on the field or on the sideline, but they are a well-coached ball club. They're a program that's used to winning football games, so even with a lack of depth, they're still going to be out there fighting hard tonight. 3rd down and 2. 8:29 to go, first quarter. There's a give up the middle to the fullback, and I believe it's going to be enough for a 1st down. Hensley, the ball carrier, and it is. Pickup of 3 yards on the play.
Got just enough, needed 2, got the extra lean, fell across there. Big pickup for the Railroaders. Defense really got to dig in now.
1st down and goal to go for Ellis. And again, it's really difficult to see about where it's at. Looks like about the 6-yard line. So 1st and goal from the 6. They'll go back to the I formation. Hurl is lined up as the tight end on the left side. Fike is the tailback. It's going to be an option. They give it up the middle to Hensley. He's hit, tries to break free. He thought about pitching that one for a second, and it's a good thing he didn't, because TJ Flax and Chris Steckline, along with Nate Walters, had wrapped him up. A pickup of a yard on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 5.
Good job by that defense again. Flax coming in and kind of cleaning up the mess and keeping him from pitching it really.
So the Railroaders showing a few different wrinkles in the ball game so far. This clock winding. They've taken nearly 5 minutes off this first quarter clock. It was set up with great field position on the kick return from Joseph Eck. 2nd and goal just outside the 5-yard line. Slot on the right side is Eck. A flag on the play. I believe we have procedure is going to be called against the Railroaders, or delay of game. Boy, this is not a time where you want a delay of game if you're an Ellis fan. That will move him back 5 yards, and it will be 2nd and goal from the 11.
Yeah, and this is where you're going to have to watch that tight end across the middle. That's been a favorite target with Brenner in there, and now Hurl too. We've seen him run across there, capable of making the plays.
Talking with John Montgomery, he said one thing we need to do is get some pressure on the quarterback today, and that will make those routes a little bit more difficult if the quarterback is scrambling. Smith is going to throw. He's rolling to his left. He's in trouble. He's hit, and he is dropped deep in the backfield. Nate Walters back there for TMP, and that young man continues an outstanding start to his season. That is a loss of 13 yards, and it will bring up 3rd and goal from the 24-yard line.
Nate Walters right on cue, Jeremy. You called it, the pressure, and here it came. Glad he's listening to you. Made a big play for that Monarch defense. Big 3rd down coming up again.
I was going to say he heard me. That's why it worked so well. Now this is where TMP can't afford to give up, 15, 20 yards and make it a reasonable go on 4th down. They split back for Ellis. Back to passes Smith. He's under a little pressure. They throw it back. Catch is made by Fike. He's on the run inside the 10, the 5, and a touchdown for Ellis. Clay Fike on the throwback screen was wide open. The Monarchs missed a couple of tackles, and he ushered himself into the end zone with 6:13 to go in the first quarter. Ellis is on top 6-0.
Yeah, they set that screenplay backside up beautifully. Went the other way, the defense with them, and there was just not enough people on the backside. Caps off a 10-play, 36-yard drive. Took advantage of that short field position.
The extra point kick by Hensley is good with 6:13 to play in the first quarter. Ellis strikes first. Railroaders on top 7-0. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Monarch football.
Fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication. Custom built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced insulation and coating. Save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. APAC, proving itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. KJ&G Customs for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. And by Eagle Communications. Our community connected. This
6:13 to go first quarter. Ellis, a 10-play, 36-yard drive. They had a fourth down conversion in there with the pass. They have a third down and long conversion with the pass and score the first points of the ball game. Dave Barber and Clay Fike on the receiving end made a couple nice moves, and boy, TMP had bit to the strong side of that formation.
Yeah, they capitalized on a mistake, really. And like you said, 2 of 3 on that drive on third down conversions. The time they didn't get it, they were 1 of 1 on fourth down conversions. So Monarch defense made them work, but they've got to answer here. This is going to be the big test right here for the offense.
Fike will kick things off for Ellis over here on the near hash at the 40-yard line. He gets it in the air. It's a short kick. It's going to be taken by TJ Flax at the 30-yard line. Goes outside, cuts it up, gets across the 40 to the 42-yard line, which is where TMP will take over first down and 10 at their own 42-yard line with 6:08 to go in the first quarter. Well, now it's the offense's turn, Dave, to get things going for TMP.
Well, those are the kinds of drives they're looking for. 10 plays that took nearly half the quarter away. That's what the Monarch offense needs right now. Put something together.
Bryce Keithley, Brad Wallace, the defensive tackles, Hurl and Smith, the ends for Ellis. Dylan Haas, a linebacker. Also in there is Alex Towns at a linebacker position, and that's going to be an offsides on Ellis over on the far side, and that's one of their experienced guys. The junior Josh Smith jumped across, and it's going to be a 5-yard penalty, the second penalty of the ball game against the Railroaders.
Monarchs are take it. That's a good way to start this drive. 1st and 5 now, out near midfield, about the 46, 47-yard line. They have to take advantage of it.
4 wide receivers now for TMP. Romy is in the pistol formation. 1 step back behind him. In motion is Gavin Shoemaker to the left, and now we have a flag on TMP, it looks like. Not sure what that call is. Maybe it might be an equipment. Looked like somebody might have got up there. Nope. Procedure against TMP, so we're back to where we started, first down and 10. Boy, and that was so early in that play, Dave, that somebody just forgot what they needed to do.
Yeah, that's not the give and take you're looking for.
No, no, not at all. 4 wideouts for TMP. Again, Romy is the quarterback. Again, Shoemaker in motion for the Monarchs, right to left. There's a give to Flax. He has some running room and just does get tripped up. It looked like Fike came in there for the tackle for Ellis, and if he doesn't make that tackle, DJ Flax might still be running, reminiscent of a touchdown run he had a couple years ago in Ellenwood when he went left side and nobody touched him for about 60 yards.
Yeah, nice little hole, just tripped up, but that was a good read that time. Talking about making the right reads that time, if he would have pulled it out, he was hemmed in and did a good job of handing that ball off and getting a nice pickup on first down for the Monarchs.
2nd down and 6 for TMP, the ball at the 45-yard line. Shotgun, there's a give. Romy's going to keep it. Hurl is there with him, and he brings him down in the backfield. Towns comes in to help out. That's going to be a loss of 5 on the play, and it's 3rd down and 11 for TMP. Monarch offense going the wrong direction. We saw a lot of that a week ago.
Yeah, again, that one might have been better handed off again because Hurl was just waiting for it to come outside and kind of swallowed up the play. The sophomore doing a good job filling in on the senior Brenner's duties tonight.
Yeah, he is. He's getting an opportunity to show what he can do. And, boy, if Brenner with mono, expect him to be back eventually. If you can get the Hurl start playing like he's playing so far in the early going, Boy, how'd he look out? 3rd and 11 for TMP. A flag on the play and a delay of game called against the Monarchs. So 2 really uncalled for penalties early against TMP, and they will face 3rd down and 16. 4:40 to play first quarter. 7-0 Ellis on top.
Let's see if they look to go a little bit vertical. Not something we didn't see much of last week, but.
Boy, they might need it here. 3rd down and 16. Shoemaker in motion. Romy is going to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Throws down the seam. Looks for Rhodes. Incomplete. Boy, good timing by Joseph Eck, the sophomore. Boy, if that pass is a little bit lower and a little bit more towards the inside, I think Tucker might be able to bring that one in, but incomplete. 4th down, and Monarchs are going to have to punt.
Well, a tough catch, and had defense all over his back. I mean, it was timed up well, a good hit, but pass was on target and would have been a 1st down. So, got to make those plays.
Monarchs to punt the ball away. A good snap and a decent punt. That's going to bounce and roll. Gets a Monarch roll inside the 30, and then on this new sod here at Ellis football field, the old Ellis High School, I guess we could say, it's going to be down. It will be 1st down and 10 for the Railroaders at their own 26-yard line. So the offense goes backwards, a couple of silly penalties, and one negative run, and they are down 7-0. Ellis offensively, last possession, 10 plays, 36 yards. And a 23-yard touchdown pass to Clay Fike. And the Railroaders with the lead. Easton Smith waiting for things to settle down. TMP remains in that 5-man front. Snap. There's a give. Fike breaks free. He's going to pick up 7. TJ Flax in on the tackle for TMP. There is a flag on the play. That might be in the area of holding. We'll see. It is a hold against the Railroaders.
Yeah, that's a big break, too. That was a nice pickup on 1st down by the Railroaders. Just going to set them back 10 yards, and they got themselves out of a hole. They had them where they wanted on that last drive. This time they have to keep them there.
So instead of what would have been about 2nd down and 3, they mark it off from the spot of the foul. It's going to be 1st down and 19 by my math. Boy, they're marking them off.
Must have been behind the line.
Must have been behind. I was looking at where the official was, where his flag was at. But, boy, they mark it. It's going to be 1st down and 22. Really a 12-yard penalty on the Railroaders. Now TMP really has him pinned backwards. It's a quick dive up the middle. Walters is there for the Monarchs. Gets a little help from Creighton Renz. And Hensley picks up 3 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 19. Dalton Hensley getting a healthy dose of runs so far in this ball game. He has 5 carries for 17 yards. 3:36 and counting. First quarter, TMP down 7-0. Ellis with the football. Well, the Railroaders got that nice return from Eck and capitalized. Now let's see if TMP can capitalize defensively. An absolutely gorgeous evening. There's a little dump pass. Smith throws it out in the flat, and it is dropped by Eck. A good design on that play, Dave. That's the play they like to run with Brendan Brenner. Monarchs, rep that this week. But a good design for Ellis to have somebody else to go quickly to with the football. And Eck started running with it before he had a chance to catch it.
Well, one thing they did was they hit Hurl coming off the line of scrimmage. You got to stand that tight end up. It messed the timing up. I think that's where he initially wanted to go with the ball and had to throw it outside. A good check down, but fortunately dropped.
So 3rd down and 19 for Ellis. They had 3rd and goal from the 23 on their last drive and scored. Smith is going to roll to his left. He's looking up the field, throws it up, and nobody there. It was kind of in between Hurl and Eck, and now the Railroaders are going to be forced to punt the football.
Now that's a good time for the defense to come up with a 3 and out after the penalty, and should come out of this with pretty decent field position again.
Hensley will be back standing at his own 4-yard line to punt the football away. Tate Garcia, Tucker Rhodes stand at midfield. 3:10 to go first quarter. Good snap. Kick is away, and it is a wobbly one off the side of Hensley's foot. And TMP, I think, is going to have that ball inside the 30. They will mark it at the Ellis 24-yard line. So a punt of only 7 yards, and TMP has it 1st and 10 at the Ellis 24-yard line.
Yep, this is where they have to make them pay. I mean, they got a short field. Got to get points out of this drive.
No sense in messing around with it here. Rhodes and Shoemaker split to the far side. Renz is the tight end on the right side. Gavin Shoemaker split to the near side. TJ Flax, the lone setback. Monarchs are going to option it. Romy keeps it. Looks for the gap, and he's going to be brought down inside the 20. He's brought down at the 19-yard line. A pickup of 5 yards on the play for Romy in a time where the senior quarterback had to make a decision, made a good one, picks up 5 yards.
Well, he kind of suckered Dalton Hensley into taking the fake pitch, playing outside. He made a nice job coming upfield and forced the decision, and he made the right one. You're right. Romy did a good job of faking the pitch and turning it inside. Nice yardage.
Carl Rack, the sophomore, now in for TMP. Shoemaker goes out. Tied in left side this time. It's Renz again. Option left. Romy keeps it again. Gets a good block on the outside, but a really nice job by Eck coming in to make the tackle. A flag on the play, and that might be a hold against the Monarchs. It is. Boy, TMP tried to set that edge on the left side, and a little bit too much jersey, and now TMP will face a, well, if Ellis chooses to accept the penalty, it will be 2nd down and about 15.
Yeah, I think they'll take it. It'd still be 3rd and short, 3rd and 4-5 if they don't. Boy, they didn't mark it back as far as I thought they would. So.
They marked it from the spot of the foul, so 2nd down and 12. So not as bad as it could have been. Romy is going to throw it this time, has time, throws it out in the flat. Well, he had Shoemaker open on the outside, but threw it low and to the inside, and it's going to be 3rd down and long.
Yeah, I think he just rushed that one a little bit. Really had time to make a simple toss and catch out there because he was wide open. Just maybe got a little anxious.
So now you have to figure the Monarchs are in 2-down territory on 3rd and 11 with 2:07 to go. First quarter, they have the ball at the Ellis 26-yard line, and 3rd down and 12. Rhodes in the slot on the far side. Rack comes split to the near side. Flax behind Romy in the pistol. Chase is going to throw it again. Looks over the middle. Has his man Renz. Makes the catch. He is close to the 1st down, and I believe he is going to have it. Boy, a nice catch by Creighton Renz, his first reception on the season, and it is good enough for a Monarch 1st down, a pickup of 12.
A big play. First 1 out of 3 now on 1st down, 3rd down conversions, and that was a big one right there, and that was a well-delivered ball.
His first catch of this game, he had 2 catches coming into this ball game, 2 receptions for 16 yards. 1st down and 10 for TMP, the ball on the right hash at the Ellis 14-yard line. Railroaders in a 4-2, option left. Romy's going to keep it again, cuts it up, lowers his shoulder. Brought down by Eck inside the 10-yard line. Boy, Chase really ducked his shoulders and went in hard on that play, picks up 6 yards. It'll bring up 2nd down and 4.
I think we're seeing some of those steps we were talking about getting a little better, and that time, like you said, again, kind of made it look like he was going to toss it out there on the pitch and cut it upfield, and when he gets his momentum going forward, like to see him lower that shoulder like that.
2nd down and 4. Romy's going to option it right. He's in some trouble there, got upended. Hensley came in, got underneath. Smith came from the top, and no gain on the play. 3rd down and 4. The ball at the 7.5-yard line. 45 seconds to play, first quarter. Ellis continues to lead 7-0. TMP with a 3rd down and 4 from the 7. Romy, we'll see if he throws it. No, he's going to give a straight dive to Flax. Left side, TJ to the corner. Touchdown! TMP from 7 yards out. TJ Flax rumbles in, and the first points of the 2015 season go to the senior tailback.
Yeah, good to see Flax get a nice opening from the line of scrimmage. Give the line the credit. Did a great job up front. Caps off a 6-play, 24-yard drive for the Monarchs, and they're right back in it.
Now TMP will attempt the extra point. Jace Rushoff will be the kicker. David McFarland will hold. The snap is good. The hold is good. The kick is up, and the kick is good. With 25 seconds to go in the first quarter, TMP has tied it up. We're knotted at 7. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Monarch football. Hey, Tim. Tim? Yeah, I can hear you. Make sure we get that touchdown for the highlights, okay?
This presentation is brought to you by Nextech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls, the freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon-Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations. Perftech Wireline Services, total case-toll wireline services covering the state of Kansas. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment. Home steel siding and windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. This presentation is brought to you by Next.
Was good from Jace Rushoff, the sophomore, and TMP ties it at 7. Jeremy McGuire, along with color analyst Dave Barber. TMP needed that.
Oh, they absolutely do, and I tell you what, beautiful hole on that left side of the line for Flax to get through there. You know, he doesn't need a lot of space. He's got good quickness to get there, and almost walked in untouched.
So now Monarchs will have the kickoff. Rushoff will tee it off at the 40-yard line over on the far hash. Boy, a really nice crowd on hand here tonight from both schools. TMP, the visiting stands are full. Ellis, the home stands are full. Rushoff kicks it. It's a short one. Eck will take it at the 29. Comes up the far side, breaks free, still on his feet, across midfield, and finally collared down at the 44-yard line. They will mark it all the way up. We'll see where they put it. I believe it's at the 44. We're still waiting to see where they mark it. Looks like it is the 44. I was right. But a good return by Eck, and the Railroaders with good field position with 17 seconds to play in the first quarter.
Well, that's what set up their first score, was that great return on the kickoff. They did it again. Monarchs going to have to do a little better on their kickoff coverage.
And maybe kick it away from Eck. He's proven himself on the return.
There's a thought, too.
First down and 10. Monarchs showing blitz. They back out of it. And it's going to be right up the middle to Hensley, and he is brought down immediately. Alex Patel, the 6'2", 284-pound sophomore, crashes in, seeing his first action of the season. He got hurt in an accident, had to put 30-some stitches in his leg in the late summer, and he's finally able to play, and 2 yards loss on the play for Hensley. He has 6 carries, 15 yards, and that's the end of the first quarter. We are tied at 7. We're back in Ellis in 60 seconds. This is Monarch football.
Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Carpa One of Hayes Vitston Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Thomas More Prep-Marian, worlds of opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling, serving central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building dreams for over 30 years. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Lifetime Dental Care, providing your family health, function, and beauty. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live. Bonaparte Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new and pre-owned vehicles. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House, feed yourself or the whole team. Kerner Chiropractic.
2nd and 12 for Ellis as we start the second quarter. TMP and Ellis tied at 7. There's a give right up the middle to Hensley, and he is going to be stopped after a very short gain. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 12 for the Railroaders.
Jeremy, it looks like that score may have got this defense fired up a little bit. First 2 carries on this drive, absolutely nothing in the middle of that defensive line.
Oh, it absolutely should get them fired up. That was a big conversion by their offense. Now they have a chance to stop Ellis. Brevin Labarge split to the near side. Joseph Eck, the wide receiver, far side. Monarchs showing again the four-man front this time. They'll go with the four linebackers, a 4-4. And Smith is going to throw it. He has the edge. He's looking, throws it up the field, knocked away. Oh, beautiful play by Chase Romey as he undercut that route and got his left hand up and knocked it away from the tight end Hurl. It's going to bring up 4th down.
If you want to look up textbook coverage, right there it was, coming from behind him, keeping his hands off the receiver and coming across from the backside, using that offhand, the left hand, to reach around and knock that ball away. Huge play for Romey right there.
Yeah, that was a big opportunity, and now it looks like the Railroaders are going to punt. Hensley is going to punt it, and TJ Flax is going to go back deep. Hensley gets the snap, gets it away, a better kick. TJ Flax is going to field it at the 15. Going to the far side, looking for a block, gets one, and gets up across the 20. And will be brought down at the 23-yard line. A great block to give TJ a little extra running room as Josh Smith gets up and clears the cobwebs after getting blocked.
Yeah, it was Romey again coming back and clearing the way. Made a nice block to get the initial move upfield.
I think that young man wants to play some football tonight. What do you think?
I think he came to play, yep, absolutely, as did the rest of them.
1st down and 10 for TMP. They go with the 4 wide receiver set. Just over 11 minutes to play in the first half. Mice will snap it back. It is going to be a keeper, and Romey is brought down to the backfield by Smith all the way back to the 16-yard line. That is going to be a loss of 7 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 17.
Josh Smith that time getting deep in the backfield. No chance on that play.
I will say a loss of 6 on the play and not a loss of 7. Second down, 16 for TMP. Boy, Dave, could we have asked for a more perfect night for football?
Well, we could have, but it probably wouldn't have been delivered.
2nd down. Monarchs need to get out of their own hole. And Romey looks for a dump pass. Catch is made by Renz. And he's going to pick up 7 on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 9. And the fake went to the wrong side. Romey faked to the right. TJ Flax went to the left.
Yep,
but they're still able to pick up 7 yards. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, we don't know which one's responsible for the miscue, but it turned out, worked out all right for the Monarchs. Got that 6-yard loss back and about a yard extra. So 3rd and long, though. Big play right here for the Monarchs.
Now we'll see if TMP tries a screen, something like that. Ellis has really been pinning their ears back against the Monarchs. That's one way to defeat that. Smith on the rush, steps up, throws. Romey intended for Shoemaker, incomplete. On the coverage on the far side was the sophomore Bryce Younger. It's 4th down, and TMP is going to be forced to punt the football away.
Again, I think he had a little more time than he might have thought. Might have rushed that one a little bit, threw it high and wide. And I think Flax did a pretty good job of picking up the block on the rush to give him some extra time that he didn't think he had.
Yes, he did. Low snap. Flax gets it, and how he got that football away without it getting blocked, I don't know. It checks up like a golf ball, and it will be down at the 47-yard line. So great field position by the Railroaders, but boy, TJ Flax had to work a little magician to get that ball out of there.
Yeah, I don't know how it managed to squeak through there because there were at least 2 Railroaders right there that looked like they could have got their hand on it.
Some scores from around the state. Abilene and Marysville, no score after 1. Marysville snapped a 36-game losing streak last week. That's a long time without a win. Hayes High trailing Great Bend 12-7 in the first quarter. There is Pike coming to the right side. He's going to be hit and dropped. The flag on the play. I think we're going to have another holding, and that's going to be against Hensley.
Again, Pfeiffer on this play on this side did a great job of turning that back. You know, he didn't make the tackle, but what he did was turn the carry back into the defense and had a good stop there too, but a holding going to set him back 10 yards. Another break for the Monarch defense right here.
As a defensive end, especially on a running play that's coming to the outside, your main responsibility is to keep contained. If you can keep contained and make the tackle at the same time, awesome. But if you break contain, all of a sudden that play that maybe was a 2-yard gain, if they turn him back up inside, ends up being a 15 or 20-yard gain. First down and 21 for Ellis. Smith looks for the pass. It's nearly intercepted. Boy, Jared Shoemaker was well-versed on that play. And it's going to bring up second down and 11.
I think
or 21, excuse me.
I think Jared would like another shot at that one. Had his hands on it, had his mitts on it, but and he's got some pretty good set of hands. But that one slipped through. Might have surprised him a little bit, though.
Hayes High still trailing 12-7. Our scoreboard update brought to you by Hayes K-Lawn. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall by Hayes K-Lawn. Second and 21. Boy, Patel anchoring on the inside right next to Chris Steckline. Smith is going to throw it again. Looks to the outside. Looks for that throwback. It's not there. Then throws it back incomplete, looking for Fike. Boy, the Monarchs were not fooled that time on the backside. A great job by Joe Flax reading that and staying with the intended receiver.
Yeah, Creighton Wren's coming up too, and they're busting that play up a little bit. Monarch defense continuing to look good tonight.
You know, and that's a sign of a defense that's maturing. They recognize, hey, where have we seen this before? And they got back to their position. Third and 21. Shotgun formation this time for the Railroaders. 2 to each side. Smith to throw it. He's in trouble. He's going to run with it. Now throws it up the field. Nearly intercepted by Romy. He tried to sell it that he had it. And he needs to keep his day job as a quarterback and a defensive back, because I think that skipped about 5 yards in front of him. It's going to bring up fourth down. And Dave Barber, the Monarch defense, looking a lot like they did a week ago.
Yeah, they've come to play tonight again, and that's what we were talking about in the pregame. And Coach mentioned, and you mentioned, you know, the assignment football. They're growing up and they're trusting themselves.
And the punt's away. It's off the side of the foot. It's going to bounce and roll inside the 35. Will be down at the 33-yard line. First down and 10 for TMP at their own 33-yard line with 8:47 to go in the first half. Monarch football. Oh, we have a flag on the play.
Yeah,
Dave was trying to tell me for the longest time, ineligible downfield.
Or they had an illegal substitution. They had too many players on the field. Earl was trying to get off when they snapped it, and they quick snapped themselves into a penalty.
You got a good exterminator?
No,
I've got a wasp over here that I'm not really liking the fact that he's right in front of my face. And I missed him, but he's going to go out there into the crowd. So hope I didn't get anybody stung out there, but now TMP will take over. They're going to decline the penalty and just take it first down and 10 at their own 33-yard line. Probably a good choice with 8:47 to go in the first half. You'd like to see the Monarchs put together a drive here.
Yeah, defense is doing their job after that first score, 3 and outs.
Now the Monarchs are going to go with two backs in the backfield along with Romy in the pistol. Calls out the signals. Now it's just going to be a straight quarterback drive. Chase looking to the outside, breaks a tackle, but Towns is going to stack him up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll bring up second and 10. Second down and 10, 8.5 to go. Monarch football brought to you by Sakatumi Sushi Rolls, Union Station Coffee and Roastery, Next Tech Wireless, Perf Tech Wireline Services, Bacon Rhine Appraising Services, Verney's Hamburger House, Carico Implement, Home Steel Siding and Windows, Advanced Insulation and Coatings, and G&L Tire and Automotive. Second down and 10, same formation for TMP. Romy is going to keep it, looking to the outside. There's another pitch. He has his man Rhodes. Tucker, stiff arm, gets to the edge, nears midfield, and is brought down at the 49-yard line. A 16-yard run for Tucker Rhodes. A double option that time for TMP, and it worked to perfection.
It was probably not the prettiest pitch you've ever seen, but that's called getting the job done with what you got there, because he had to kind of shove that pitch out there as there was defense all around him, and it turned out he hit him right where he needed to, and Rhodes did a good job of getting upfield. Nice stiff arm, too.
Yeah,
like that.
That's a strong run, and the Monarchs have the ball near midfield with a first down. Right to left here in the second quarter, tied at 7. A dive. That time it's going to go, I believe, to Nate Walters. The offensive line trying to help him out. He's going to pick up a couple on the play. And it is Nate on the carry. 2nd down and 8.
Didn't look like much, but that was all Walters right there because he was met right at the line of scrimmage and just willed his way for a couple of yards.
2nd down and 8. The ball just into Ellis territory. Monarchs need to hustle up so they don't get busted for another delay of game. We've seen that a couple times in this ball game where they're a little slow to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 8. Man in motion is Rhodes. He goes behind the formation. He gets the pitch. Looking for some blocks. Has one, but then gets busted right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of a yard on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, Haas out there just reached out and grabbed him strong enough to bring him down.
But here in Ellis, your sight lines aren't always as good as you would hope they would be. We can't really see the end zone inside the 5-yard line over here on the near side to our left. And with the light poles in front of us, the light pole was right in front of me, so I could not see who made that tackle for the Railroaders. That's why you have a good guy to your side so you can make that happen. Romy back to pass, looks, throws. 1st down, Shoemaker on the run! Jared inside the 10, 5, touchdown TMP! A 50-yard throw and catch and run, and the Monarchs with their first lead of the season. It's 13-7.
I think we're seeing Romy grow up a little bit at the quarterback spot. That time, beautiful pass right on the cut. As he turned in, Shoemaker made the nice catch and break towards the end zone, caps off a 5-play, 67-yard touchdown drive, just what the Monarchs needed.
Rushoff on to kick the extra point, and we're going to have a timeout on the field. Timeout on the field. We're going to keep it right here with 5:53 to play in the first half. Shoemaker did a really good job settling into the zone. Romy just put it right on the numbers, and Jared, he didn't mess around. Once he got that football and nobody was going to wrap him up, he took off like something shot out of a cannon. I don't know what it was, but it was a nice play for the Monarchs.
Speaking of, there's not one near us tonight. But,
I wasn't even leading into that. That was a nice lead. Yeah.
That was for Vitz. But, no, he did. He had a defender behind him on the inside, one on the outside. He caught it. He turned right upfield, tucked the ball under, and he saw a gap in the goal line, and he was after it. Great play for the Monarchs.
And TMP is 5-play, 67-yard drive and have taken the lead for the first time this year, and Monarchs getting it done that time with the pass. The first touchdown pass of Chase Romey's career. Is our Wasp back?
Yeah,
he landed.
You made him mad, and he came over here and tried to sting me.
Well, you're wearing red, and you're a K-State fan, so seems like
it's got good taste. Is that what you're saying?
Logical choice. Well, here comes Rushoff to attempt the extra point. McFarland to hold. Pfeiffer to snap. It's a low snap. McFarland gets it down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 5:53 to play in the first half, TMP 14. Ellis 7, we're back in 30 seconds. This is Monarch football.
Presentation is brought to you by Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced insulation and coatings, save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. APAC, proving itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. KJ&G Customs, for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected. This presentation is
5:53 to play first half. The TMP Monarchs with a 14-7 lead over the Ellis Railroaders. Jeremy McGuire along with Dave Barber. And after falling down 7-0, Dave, boy, the defense has really showed up. The offense has done the same.
Yeah, three straight 3-and-outs, and the Monarchs offense is doing what we talked about. Keeping the ball, moving the chains, and putting points on the board. That's a pretty good formula when your defense is working well.
Absolutely. And your defense playing as well as it is, you don't have to put too many points on the board. Fike will return it from the 22-yard line up the seam, little running room, and he is going to be brought down at the 41-yard line. In on the tackle for TMP was Gavin Shoemaker. Joe Flax was in there, and the freshman Caleb Hagans. First down and 10 from the 41 for the Railroaders. 5:45 to go here in the first half. Monarch football is brought to you by APAC, KJ&G Customs, Lewis Automotive Group, Crop Production Services of Hayes, and Eagle Communications, our community connected. Tied in left side, split to the near for the Railroaders. Wishbone formation. It's going to be a handoff, second man through is Eck, and he is tripped up immediately. It looked like Chris Steckline in on the tackle for TMP. No gain on the play. It'll bring up second and 10.
Yeah. Doing a great job again. That defensive line is just standing them up and not giving them anything.
Yep, you at least stand them up. You don't allow them to push you back and give the running back options. Your side is younger. A lot of injuries tonight for the Railroaders. They have handled themselves fairly well. There's a run by Hensley. He's going to be hit and brought down after a pickup of 5 on the play. Flax in on the tackle for TMP. Looked like Joe Flax. TJ and Joe Flax in on the tackle for the Monarchs. Third down, and we'll call it 6, a pickup of 4 on the play for Hensley. Clock winds, 4:40 to go in the half. This would be a big stop for TMP if they could get the football back. They will get the football to start the second half. Hensley is the fullback. Eck and Fike are the halfbacks for the Railroaders. And Smith is going to give it on a delayed handoff to Fike. He's hit, dropped. He's going to pick up about, he needed 6. He got 5. It's going to bring up 4th down and 1 for Ellis.
See what they're going to do. Looks like they're going to go for it, or at least
Try
fake
and
it
draw
like
TMP off.
Fake it like they did. Risky call, though, with 4 minutes left here. If they don't get it, they set up the Monarchs just like
in fantastic field position.
Just like the Monarchs would want them.
Alex Patel into the lineup for TMP. 4th down and 1. Smith barking out the signals. TMP is not giving. Smith is going to yell out to his teammates. We'll see if they go on this one. They will go. Smith with the carry. He's going to have the first down. He needed 1. He got just past that, and it's a first down for the Railroaders in Monarch territory at the 49-yard line. Only the 3rd first down of the ball game for Ellis. TMP with only 2 first downs. Ellis with a short field on their first touchdown drive. TMP with a short field on their first touchdown drive. And they got a first down on their last touchdown drive before the 50-yard catch and run from Jared Shoemaker. Eck with the carry. He's going to be bottled up and brought down after a pickup of a yard on the play. Boy, the interior of that Monarch defensive line doing a great job. Steckline in there again for TMP. Looked like Justin Pfeiffer. Second down and 10 for the Railroaders, and a timeout for TMP. Boy, Ellis went quick to the line of scrimmage, and TMP wanting to shuffle in and out some defensive linemen were not able to do it, so they call a timeout to make sure they don't get caught in a defense they're not happy with, which I have no problem with that. You don't want to give up a big play this late in the first half.
They didn't have defensive linemen, didn't also have a cornerback coming to this side. So Ellis had a huge advantage depending on whether they were going to run or throw. So, good use of the timeout.
Monarch football brought to you by State Glass Company, Hayes Kalon, Ellis County Abstract and Title Company, M&D Incorporated, Thomas More Prep-Marian, Lifetime Dental Care, Hertz Rent-A-Car, Discovery Drilling, Progressive Physical Therapy, Adams Brown, Barron, and Ball, Precision Valley Golf Center, and by Gibbs Auto Supply. Second down and 10 for the Railroaders coming out of the TMP timeout. Nick Mice and Zane Staub at the defensive tackles for the Monarchs. And Pfeiffer at a defensive end for TMP, and looks like Joe Flax on the far side for the Monarchs. Second down and 10. after the 1-yard carry from Eck. There's a delayed handoff, right side, Fike with the carry. He fumbles it. It's picked up by TMP. Shoemaker has it. It's a race down the sideline. He's at the 20, the 10, 5, touchdown, TMP. Jared Shoemaker rumbles 58 yards, and the Monarchs convert the turnover into points. It's 20-7.
Well, as hard as this defense has worked the first 2 games, they deserve to get some points on the board too. And, once Shoemaker got that ball and got out in the open, there wasn't going to be anybody going to catch him.
Boy, Jared put on the Jets and did everything you needed him to do. And TMP up 20-7 following the fumble return from Jared Shoemaker.
All started with a great hit, though, that jarred the ball loose.
Absolutely. It's got to start somewhere. There's the snap. The extra point kick by Rushoff is up, and it is good with 2:40 to play in the first half. TMP up 21-7 over Ellis. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Monarch football.
Wireless, discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls, the freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations. Perftech Wireline Services, total case toll wireline services covering the state of Kansas. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment. Home steel siding and windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. This presentation
2:40 to play in the first half. The Monarchs have scored 21 unanswered points, and they lead Ellis by a score of 21-7 following the 58-yard fumble return for a touchdown by Jared Shoemaker. And like you said, Dave, a nice hit to pop it free. And, boy, Jared was there, and it was a foot race, and he wasn't going to lose.
Yeah, he got outside there, and nobody back there to catch him. And nice to see a defensive score for the Monarchs tonight, too.
2:40 to play in the first half. TMP up by 14. Rushoff puts it in the air. It's a line drive kick taken by Eck, but he fumbles it, picks it up at the 20-yard line. Looks to get to the outside, trips over the 25, and is brought down at about the 29-yard line. And a little fisticuffs going on the field, nothing major. And TMP's defense will come back out. Ellis will have it 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. 2:33 to play first half. The Monarchs up 21-7. Boy, they're playing with an energy, Dave, tonight.
Yeah, especially they got that first offensive touchdown, and I think that just kind of, like I said, popped the top off, and now they're going after it. 1st
down and 10. There's a little counter action. Hensley goes to the outside, and he's going to be hit and dropped. Nate Walters on the tackle for TMP. No gain on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Well, if Walters didn't get him, Pfeiffer was sitting there waiting on him. But that's one thing I've noticed about Walters these first couple of weeks. He's so good at flowing with the football, and when there's a little gap between the blockers, he shoots through there, and he's right in the ball carrier's lap.
Well, he had that second fumble by Brock Means last week at Phillipsburg. Boy, he knifed right through a pinhole and just rocked his world. And that's where Flax picked it up for TMP a week ago. 2nd down and 10 for the Railroaders, under 2 minutes to play in the half. It is going to be a little reverse going to Eck on the far side. Little running room. He's going to be hit and dropped. Jared Shoemaker on the tackle. And we're going to have a timeout on the field by TMP. It'll bring up 3rd down and 5, a 5-yard pickup by Eck, and we'll keep it right here. Oh, you'd like to see the Monarchs get the stop and, get a chance to get the football back. One thing that Ellis has not done well tonight is punt the football.
Yeah.
And so TMP would love an opportunity to get it back.
Yeah. They've got the opportunity now. They're playing with a lead, and now they need. The next step is learning how to finish this ball game, and they don't want to let up right now.
So with 1:37 to play, do you expect Ellis to throw it on 3rd and 5, or are they going to run it?
I think they're going to try to air it out. It'd be a nice time to get some pressure there. We've seen Nate Walters come through a time or two and get in the quarterback's face, force a bad throw or get him sacked.
Do you expect the Monarchs to bring pressure on this?
I would. I would think that they're going to bring at least one of the linebackers.
Well, we'll see if they do bring pressure, where it comes from. The defensive tackles are going to be Steckline and Patel. The ends are Joe Flax and Pfeiffer. Cornerback on this side is Luke Reuter. Tucker Rhodes to the far side. Linebackers Walters and Renz. And also TJ Flax from his bandit formation. And then the safety is Romy. Shotgun formation for the Railroaders. Smith is going to throw. Four-man rush. Looking up the field. Has LaBarge out there. He's got it inside the 40 and is going to be rode out of bounds at around the 18-yard line. He got behind Luke Reuter and a big pickup on the play.
Yeah, got behind him, and that was a perfectly thrown ball out there, and well delivered, and big first down. Huge first down for the Railroaders.
A 50-yard pickup and a first down for Ellis. First down. And a minute 28 to play in the first half. Smith is going to throw it out in the flat, looking for a man, and it is incomplete. He looked for Fike. Boy, it was a forward pass, but it was verging on the potential of being a lateral. And Fike is not going to be very pleased with himself that he dropped that one. That could have been a nice gain for Ellis. 1:26 to play. First half. TMP wanting to get this defensive stop. Ellis connected on third down on a 50-yard play. There's a give right side, Fike. Nice job knifing in for TMP. TJ Flax on the tackle for the Monarchs. No, that was Lucas Taylor. Lucas Taylor on the tackle for TMP. A gain of a couple on the play. It's third down and 8. 1 minute to play, first half. Ellis will go with an I formation. They've done it a couple times. Krager to the top side. Now TMP showing a little bit of pressure. Heave one towards the end zone. It is knocked away. That's going to be pass interference on Reuter. Luke never played the ball. He played the receiver the whole time, and it's going to be a half the distance to the goal, and that will be a first down for Ellis.
Yeah, that unfortunate, and you're exactly right. When you're back there and you see that receiver looking back, you got to turn your head around too and find the ball, because he would have had a chance, because the ball was kind of just hung up there. He would have had a chance to make a play on it possibly, but like you said, he raised his hand, but he just never turned his head to find it.
It's half the distance to the goal, but it is not an automatic first down, but the chains say it is a first down by yardage. So a first down on the penalty, and Ellis first down and goal at the TMP 8-yard line. So a couple big plays by the Railroaders, picking on the sophomore cornerback Luke Reuter. First and goal, split backs for Ellis. Back to pass is Smith. He's under a little pressure, looking backside, throws it up. It's intercepted and dropped. Pfeiffer had it, and it was incomplete. Boy,
he had that one read.
Justin with good hands. He played tight end first 3 years for the Monarchs. They moved him to tackle this year.
Did a good job reading that backside. That's one they scored on early. That backside screen that time, he didn't go with the flow and stayed back.
Well, Ellis not looking like they're interested in running the football. Second down and goal. Smith, that's going to be a false start. That's going to go against Carbajal. That's a 5-yard penalty, and at a crucial moment.
Well, they didn't bring pressure the last time, I thought. They showed pressure with the linebackers coming up, but didn't bring it, and they got that long pass down the field, and see if they dial up some pressure here with it's a short field to defend.
Well, when the Monarchs and when they bring that pressure from the edge, it seems like it has more effect than, because Smith moves pretty well laterally in the pocket. Second down and goal. Smith steps up, throws it, and incomplete over the head of the tight end Hurl and out of the back of the end zone. It's going to bring up third down. Good coverage from TJ Flax that time for TMP.
Yeah, and Reuter was in the corner that time. He did turn around. Both of them had a couple receivers out there. Both of them had them pretty well covered up.
And, to Luke's credit, playing a lot of varsity this year for the first time, obviously starting defensively. And Phillipsburg didn't throw it a ton last week, so he's getting a baptism by fire in the passing game on this drive.
Learning on the fly. That's what it's all about.
Third down and goal. The ball at the 13-yard line. Smith under pressure. He's going to roll to the near side, throws it in the end zone, nearly intercepted. A beautiful play by Reuter as he was judging the receiver very well that time. Trayton Krager, the intended receiver, and Luke put his foot in the ground and drove towards the football and knocked it away.
Yeah, played that one perfectly. Set the corner out here and just kind of stayed with the receiver, and he had to stay with him because he tried to buy some extra time, and did a great job, like you said, breaking on that pass late.
4th down and goal from the 13-yard line. Hurl along with Fike and Eck to the top side. Hensley's in the backfield along with Smith. And to the near side is Younger for Ellis. They are going to throw it. Looking for Younger on the slant. He makes the catch. Did he get in? No, he did not get in. Younger made the catch at about the half-yard line and did not get in, and it's going to bring up 1st and 10 for TMP. He couldn't have got any closer, but they bent him backwards and didn't allow him in. It's going to bring up Monarch football, but TMP needs to go forward here with 25 seconds left to go in the half.
That was a big hit right there at the goal line. I mean, great catch to their credit because defense was pretty good, but I think it was Flax that applied the hit at the goal line to keep him from breaking the plane.
Boy, Bryce Younger made a nice play, but TMP was able to get out of that. And we're going to have a flag on the play against TMP. It's going to be an illegal substitution. Boy, the Monarchs had 12 men in the huddle.
You mark a 3-inch penalty on your sheet there?
Not exactly. I don't go, but by whole yards. That's all I do is whole yards. 1st down and 10. And the back of that football might be resting on the goal line. Boy, TMP needs to really maybe throw the football here. I know it sounds crazy, but they might do it. And it's going to be Romy. He goes to the outside. He is not going to make it out of the end zone. And it's going to be a safety for the Ellis defense with 19 seconds left to go in the first half. As Romy loses a yard on the play, and that's where this type of offense really hurts you when you get into a goal line or a short yardage type situation. You're already 3 or 4 yards, 5 yards back from the snap.
Yeah, I like the shotgun formation, but on the, like you said, when you're pinned against your own goal line, it'd be nice for that quarterback to just get up under the center and run a sneak, so you get a little room maybe.
So 21-9 is the score. TMP will have a free kick from the 20-yard line, and the way Ellis has returned the football so far in this ball game, they have been really pretty effective. We'll see if the Monarchs decide to punt it or if they just kick it deep. Ellis will send Hensley back and Eck. Fike will be back there. And the Monarchs will put it on a tee, and Rushoff will kick it from the 20-yard line. So the Railroaders will get the football and have a chance to run a play or two.
Rushoff will kick off for the Monarchs. Hensley, Fike, and Eck are back to receive for the Railers.
So with 19 seconds left to go in the first half, Rushoff will kick it. Eck, Hensley, and Fike back deep for the Railroaders. Rushoff with a pretty good kick. It's a deep one. It's going to be taken by Eck. He's at midfield, goes left side, still on the run. Cuts back. He's inside the 40, down nearing the 30-yard line. He's brought down at the 31. So Ellis will have the ball at the TMP 31-yard line, and TMP's kick coverage teams have really let them down in this first half.
Yeah, that's been the one weak spot. Everything else has looked pretty good, and this is not a good time. You know, just 9 seconds left. The defense is going to have to come up at a play and look out. Might be looking your way, Mr. Reuter. Be ready.
Younger split right in front of Reuter. Fike is in the slot with 9 seconds to play. You have time for one, maybe two throws. Smith steps up and throws it. Catch is made by Eck. He's hit and brought down with 4 seconds. That play only took 5 seconds. And a timeout by Ellis. It's going to be a pickup of 15 yards and a Railroader first down. So just like that, Ellis within striking distance of getting this ball into the end zone. Halftime score, Smith Center over Oakley 14-0. I'm interested to see a Norton Phillipsburg score. Hayes up on Great Bend 21-18. So the Indians looking for their first win under head coach Randall Rath. Indian volleyball team 5-0 on the year. They win 3 yesterday in Dodge City over the host Dodge City. They also beat Sublette. They beat Lakin as well. And brag on my kids a little bit. My daughter, she's a setter for the JV team as a freshman, doing pretty good and playing hard. My son Gabriel for the Hayes Falcons, playing hard. Got some rug burns in Garden City a week ago on both elbows.
An interception.
A
couple of big tackles. Yeah. The kids coming out to play.
Plays like dad.
Yeah.
First down and 10 for Ellis. 4 seconds to play. They throw it out in the flat. Catch is made by Hensley. He breaks a tackle and a flag on the play. If it's an offensive penalty, this first half is over. If it's a defensive penalty, it's a holding against the Railroaders. So TMP will decline the penalty. They decline it, and that's going to be the end of the first half. So 1 half of play in the books. Dave Barber, the TMP Monarchs with the 21-9 lead.
Yeah, they've come out and they've played some pretty good football and responded to that first score by Ellis by getting the ball back and putting points on their own, and then they haven't looked back. Nice first half for the Monarchs.
TMP 21, Ellis 9. We're back at Ellis High School right after this. This is Monarch football.
This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vitstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep-Marian. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling. With 4 late model rigs, they have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. See our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls, the freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon-Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon-Ryan today. PerfTech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment. From farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment, Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced Insulation and Coatings, save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. APAC, proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. KJ&G Customs, for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. See Troy Robinson and the staff at KJ&G Customs on East 13th Street in Hayes. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vitstum Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep-Marian. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling, with 4 late model rigs. They have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls, the freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon-Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon-Ryan today. PerfTech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom-built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced Insulation and Coatings, save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. Spray foam is the right choice for your home or business. Advanced Insulation and Coatings in Hayes. APAC, proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you the smooth ride. KJ&G Customs, for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. See Troy Robinson and the staff at KJ&G Customs on East 13th Street in Hayes. And by Eagle Communications, proud to provide cable TV, the fastest high-speed internet and phone services to the area. Eagle Communications, our community connected. This presentation of Eagle TV High School Sports is brought to you by Kerner Chiropractic, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Services for all ages, Sunday mornings at 10:30 and Wednesday evenings at 7. See them online at westviewchurch.tv. Carpet One of Hayes and Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One. Thomas More Prep-Marian. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Discovery Drilling, with 4 late model rigs. They have served central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial, building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, see our ad in the Next Tech directory. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 785-628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. They provide your family with health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price, remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Offices in Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Bonapet Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet with a fun-filled experience for your special friend. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. M&D Incorporated. They do trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And they now accept credit and debit cards. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Verney's Hamburger House, 17th and Vine in Hayes. Next Tech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls, the freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon today. PerfTech Wireline Services, total cased whole wireline services covering the state of Kansas, and proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment, from farm tractors to lawn and garden equipment. Carico carries many hard-to-find parts and offers a complete line of toys and collectibles. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products we stand behind. See us at our location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work, including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Westview Church of Hayes.
Ellis 21-9, TMP on top of the Ellis Railroaders at halftime. Time for our first half stats, brought to you by Crop Production Services of Hayes. Ellis with 6 first downs, 22 yards on the ground, 119 through the air for 141 total yards. 6 out of 12 passing, a big turnover, a fumble that was returned for a touchdown. Had 5 penalties for 37 yards. TMP with 2 first downs, 27 yards on the ground, 69 through the air. 96 total yards for the Monarchs. They did not turn the ball over, had 5 penalties for 30 yards. So we get ready to start the second half. Dave Barber, what are the keys for TMP here in this second half of play?
Well, I think right now a big key for them is this first drive. They're going to get the ball offensively. If they can take this ball down the field and put points on the board, it's really going to take the wind a little bit out of Ellis. So big drive right here coming up for the Monarchs.
If you're Ellis, do you try something crazy, an onside kick it to start the second half to kind of keep a little bit of that momentum rolling from the first half?
Well, it could happen. I wouldn't do it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see that. That would maybe catch a lot of people off guard.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here as the ball will be put in the air. It'll be Fike to kick it off. Luke Reuter, Tucker Rhodes back deep for TMP. The Monarchs in their road whites, navy blue numerals trimmed in silver. Ellis in the all black with the white numerals, the orange all over the place. Here comes the kick. No, it is an onside kick. It is tipped around, and Ellis has the football. The Railroaders recover the onside kick. So Ellis recovers the onside kick, and they'll have it 1st and 10 at the TMP 49-yard line.
That was a good call, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Like I said, I still wouldn't have done it, but worked out well for him.
So 1st down and 10 for the Railroaders at the TMP 49-yard line. Here comes Smith. They will go in the wishbone formation. And he goes left side to hand off to Eck. Gets into a little bit of trouble and is brought down at the 46-yard line. He picks up 3 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 7. So the Monarchs leading by 12. Ellis recovered the onside kick. If you're listening on 99 KZ Country, had a little bit of a disconnect there, but we're back on track now. 2nd down and 7 for the Railroaders following the 3-yard run from Joseph Eck. Now the Monarch defense is going to have to make a play. It's going to be a give to the right side. Smith is going to keep it, tried to throw it. Boy, a great play fake, but the Monarchs were not fooled as Joe Flax came bearing down on Easton Smith. He had nowhere to go with that football. 3rd down.
No, pretty smart play by throwing it away there and keeping the yardage, because he would have lost yards, been 3rd and long. But now the Monarchs with another 3rd down, big 3rd down. Ellis just 3 of 10 on 3rd down conversions in that first half.
Well, TMP would like them to be 3 for 11 for the game after this. Smith under center, right at the 45-yard line, right in front of us. 2nd man through his Eck. He's going to be hit and dropped. Pushes, but he will not get very far. Shoemaker in on the tackle. Jared Patel there. Joe Flax there. A pickup of 3 on the play. It'll bring up 4th down and 4. Well, a big play for the TMP defense coming up on this one, Dave.
Yeah, if they can get the stop here, they just kind of nullify the onside kick recovery and get their first drive started over.
4th down. They are going to throw it. Smith rolls to his right in a little trouble, incomplete. Boy, he had nowhere to go with that football. He was looking for Hurl, but the Monarchs with Creighton Renz and Jared Shoemaker, if that pass is level, TMP is still running with that football.
Yeah, they had it pretty well covered up, and I think, again, he probably threw that ball low and into the ground intentionally maybe.
Well, the Monarchs dodge a bullet there as Ellis had really made a nice play to get the football to start the half. But TMP has it now, 1st down and 10 at their own 43-yard line. 10:36 to go. The ball is fumbled, and somehow TJ Flax was able to come away with that football. He never really had the handoff, and it was flailing up in the air, and as TJ was getting belted down to the ground, he came away with the football, and the Monarchs will keep possession. 2nd down and 12, so TMP a shaky start to the second half.
Yeah, that was a big play right there for Flax to be able to pull that one, reel that one back in, because I'm pretty sure there were some defensive linemen in there with some pretty big eyes.
Yeah,
that ball popped up in the air.
I think they were wanting a piece of that. 2nd down and 12 for TMP. They're going to throw it out in the flat. Catch is made by Tucker Rhodes. Looks to make a move. He gets up across the 45, nears the 50-yard line. Boy, Tucker picks up 7 yards on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 3, and he turned something into nothing, or turned nothing into something.
Yeah, it works.
One of those things.
We'll go with the latter. Nothing into something, because he didn't look like he was going to get much, and he just kind of picked his way through the line on the far side over there, and nice pickup. 3rd and very manageable.
So 3rd down and 3 for TMP. The ball sitting right at midfield. Pistol formation for Romy. Calling out the signals. He's going to throw it. Looks. Now he's in some trouble. He's going to be wrapped up. He's going to be brought down. The Railroaders wrap him up in the backfield. Hensley will bring him down all the way back. They'll mark it at the 40-yard line, a loss of 10. It'll bring up 4th and 13.
Yeah, coverage a little bit. Looked downfield early, kind of threw a pump fake in there, and time just ran out.
Monarchs with the low snap. Flax gets the ball away. It's a high short kick. Takes a nice Monarch bounce. Will roll inside the 35 and will be down at the 32-yard line. So TMP goes 3 and out on their first possession of the second half, Dave Barber. And boy, the snaps have been rather inconsistent on the punts, and Flax doing a good job again getting that football away.
Yeah, that's the second time it looked like it was going to be blocked, and he was able to get it out of there.
Railroaders with it 1st and 10, right in the middle of the field at the 32-yard line. Well, they are playing shorthanded tonight. No Brendan Brenner. Also no Austin Mice. 1st and 10. Smith is going to option it to the right. Looking to the edge. He pitches it to Fike, and he's knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Reuter knocked him out of bounds. 2nd and 10 for the Railroaders.
No gain makes it 2nd and 10.
So TMP will force Ellis to make some choices. The Railroaders threw the ball well in the first half. They'd like to be able to keep throwing it here if they could. But TMP hopefully will shove them back a little bit. Monarchs go back to that 5-man front. Walter steps up in a gap from his linebacker position. Here comes a little counter play to Eck. He looks for the edge, and woohoo! I think it was Pfeiffer. It was. Justin Pfeiffer said, that counter cutback is not going to work, young man. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Wanted the edge, but he wasn't going to let him have it. Big play there by Pfeiffer.
Ellis trying to catch TMP over pursuing, and the Monarchs just didn't do it. Railroaders will go tight end right with the I formation. They have Eck over here on the near side. Reuter will have single coverage on him. They're looking that way. They throw it out in the flat. And boy, somebody missed something somewhere. Easton Smith was expecting a receiver out there in the flat, and nobody was there, and he's going to go have a talk with Joseph Eck and say, man, you weren't supposed to go deep. You're supposed to cut it back on a curl. And, well, incomplete pass, 4th down. TMP will get the football back. Garcia and Rhodes back deep to receive for TMP. Hensley will get it away. It's a line drive kick taken by Rhodes at the 44. He's up the field across the 50, and he's collared out of bounds nearing the 43-yard line. So a nice return for Tucker Rhodes into Railroader territory. It'll be 1st and 10 TMP at the Ellis 43-yard line with 7:35 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Monarch football brought to you by Simpson Farm Enterprises, Midwest Energy, Horizon Appliance and Electronics, and USAVE Pharmacy.
Yeah, it was a good return, and Reuter picked up a nice block to get him some extra yards, set him up with some pretty good field position here.
Well, the Monarch offense did not move forward on their first drive of the second half. They have it again here in Ellis territory. It's going to be an option to the right side. Romy isn't going to pitch it. He's looking for the edge. He's on the run. Chase inside the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, TMP. Chase Romy from 43 yards out. That young man is making some good decisions tonight. The Monarchs up 27-9.
Yeah, and that's a big play not only for this offense but for him. He got that edge and stepped through a tackle and was gone. Nice play for the Monarchs, who've given up a lot of big plays the last few years, but got one big one right there. Romy, a big play for him and for the Monarchs.
Rushoff on for the extra point. The snap is good, the kick is up, and the kick is good. With 7:24 to go in the 3rd quarter, TMP 28, Ellis 9. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Monarch football.
Brought to you by Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced insulation and coating, save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. APAC, proving itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. KJ&G Customs, for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected. This presentation is brought to you by
7:24 to play, third quarter. TMP, well, that was a short drive. One play, 43 yards, a touchdown run by Chase Romey. And we talked before the game, Dave, on the pregame show, off the air, talked with Coach Montgomery about the fact that Chase needed to make better decisions this week. And boy, howdy, he has made some very, very good ones tonight.
Yeah, he's come a long way. I mean, it's, last week, first game, he talked about game experience. He got some last week, and he's making the most of his opportunities tonight. Nice game for the young man.
Still a lot of time left in this football game, 7:24 to go in the third quarter, but the Monarch defense again coming to play tonight. There's a kick by Rushoff. It's deep. It goes over Eck's head, and that is going to roll down to the 1 yard line. Eck picks it up, comes up the middle of the field, and gets up across the 20, and will be, actually that was at the 6 yard line where he picked it up, and a 16-yard return, first down and 10 for the Railroaders. So Eck acted like he thought somebody else was going to be back there to receive the kick.
A little miscommunication, and the ball didn't roll. It rolled deep, but not deep enough to get in the end zone for a touchback, so he had to play it. And Monarchs, that time coverage sets their defense up well.
And not good news for the Railroaders, as Ryan Hurl is out on the sideline. It looked like he might be facing some type of cramp issue or a hamstring. Jeffrey Sonesson will be in at tight end for Ellis. 7:15 to play, third quarter. Back to pass is Smith. Flag on the play. Throw out in the flat. Pass is incomplete, intended for Eck. And we'll see what the call is against the official. Looked like Monarchs are going to look to the sideline to see if they want to accept this penalty or decline it. John Montgomery's looking. And we'll see what they decide to do. They're going to decline the penalty and make it second down and 10 for the Railroaders. They look over on the far side.
And then he might have changed his mind. Yep.
False start. And that they are going to accept it. So I was incorrect. My abilities to read what's happening all the way across the field are not good. First and 15 after the 5-yard penalty against Ellis. Now the Monarch defense needs to get a stop here and make that penalty worth it. Second and 15. Again, Sonesson into the ball game as Hurl is out right now injured. Smith is going to throw it. Throws it in the flat. Nearly intercepted. Boy, Jared Shoemaker jumped that route by Clay Fike and nearly picked it off. And so it's going to bring up second down and 10. And then it was almost intercepted by a Monarch on the ricochet.
Yeah, but it was a great read. And Monarchs, their assignment football tonight been great. Coverage downfield for the most part. They got beat on one play, but other than that, boy, they've been jumping routes, doing a great job in the defensive backfield.
Second down and 15, a four-man front for TMP. Ellis needing to throw the football. Smith looking down the field. He's going to heave it up there and a little bit too far beyond the reach of LaBarge on the fly pattern. Good coverage that time by Luke Reuter. As he learned, Dave, you can tell, he learned from first getting toasted by Eck on the deep pass and then getting the pass interference. He's getting that head around to see the play.
Yeah, and he was running pretty good, stride for stride. And like you said, you read that receiver, he turns his head, you got to look back and find it. Much better.
Third down and 15. Ellis needs a play here. They are struggling offensively. Monarchs are not going to bring any heat. There's a pass that's caught by Younger, but he is going to be short of the first down. He needed 15. He got, looks like 13. And it is going to bring up fourth down, and we'll see if Ellis decides to go for it or if they are going to punt the football away. Boy, TMP's going back like they're automatically going to punt it, but I wouldn't be so sure about that. Yeah, they're showing punt formation. That's probably the right choice. A pickup of 12 on the pass play. Tucker Rhodes, Tate Garcia back deep. There's a snap, flag on the play, and it is Rhodes on the return. Down the sideline, got knocked out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and we'll see what the flag is. And boy, Ellis starting to cramp up a little bit, even though it's not nearly as hot as it was a week ago. Now Clay Fike dealing with some cramps on the sideline for the Railroaders. Well, you know, if I'm TMP, I might force him to kick that ball again. And Monarchs are going to decline the penalty. They're going to take the good field position. Of course, I play video game football, so TMP will have it nearly identical to where they took over last time when Chase Romey rumbled 43 yards for a touchdown. This time TMP will have it first down and 10 at the Ellis 44-yard line following another nice return from Tucker Rhodes. 28-9 Monarchs, 6:19 to play, third quarter. Romey in the Wildcat, two receivers to the near side. One to the far side, tight end right side is Renz. Chase calling out the signal. Ellis nearly jumps across. There's the snap back. It's a handoff to Flax. He's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And on the tackle for Ellis was Brad Wallace, the 5'11", 290-pounder for the Railroaders. Second down and 10.
Yeah, I think by Romey's reaction after that play, he was thinking maybe I should have pulled that one out and gone around the end, as there was a lot of pressure up the middle, and it looked like he might have had some room. Again, that's coming. He's done a great job of that tonight.
And the key is the recognition as well. Even if you make the wrong play, recognizing, hey, you know, that'll help you the next time you run that play. Second down and 10. Romey throws it out in the flat, looking for Rhodes. He makes a catch, makes a man miss. Tucker across the middle of the field, still on his feet, still going. Rhodes inside the 20 and finally brought down. Smith drags him down at the 17-yard line. That was a 27-yard pickup and a Monarch first down.
Well, and another thing he did that time, Romey delivered that beautifully right out in front of Rhodes where he could catch it with his head looking downfield. Made that nice miss, and then a couple of nice reads to make a couple extra cuts, and great run after the catch by Rhodes there.
First down and 10 from the 17-yard line for TMP. See if the Monarchs go to the air again. Offensive line doing a nice job, and that's going to be a false start, no play. And it'll bring up first down and 15 for TMP. 35 yards and penalties tonight for the Monarchs. So first down and 15 for TMP following the 5-yard penalty. Ellis showing blitz. We'll see if they bring it off the edge. They are going to come off the edge a little bit. Romey's going to pitch it late, gets it to Flax, cuts it back, still on his feet, still going. He's inside the 20 and will be brought down around it's really tough to see over there on the far side. We have to wait and see where they come back and spot it. About the 17-yard line. So a pickup of 7 on the play for Flax, and it's going to bring up second down and 8 for TMP.
Yeah, made something out of nothing again. It didn't look like there was going to be any room, and Flax did a nice job picking up the yardage there for the Monarchs.
So second down and 8 for TMP. They'll go tight end left this time. And TMP might have caught a break, a flag on the play. And it looks like it's going to be another false start against the Monarchs. So TMP getting a little bit jumpy on the line.
Got another player down, it looks like, for Ellis.
And that looks like it's Fike again. He was dealing with cramping issues just a little bit ago. He's down on the field and being tended to from the training staff, and we're going to take a timeout with you. 4:02 to play in the third quarter. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. We're back in 60 seconds. This is Monarch football.
Is helping you enjoy life. Carpa One of Hayes Vitston Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Thomas More Prep-Marian, worlds of opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling, serving central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building dreams for over 30 years. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Lifetime Dental Care, providing your family health, function, and beauty. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live. Bonaparte Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new and pre-owned vehicles. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House, feed yourself or the whole team. Kerner Chiropractic.
.402 to play, third quarter. TMP leading 28-9. Clay Fike was able to walk off the field under his own power, but still really hurting over there right now for Ellis as he's kind of hunched over and walking gingerly around, and will lay down and get treated by the trainer. Second and 13 for the Monarchs. Romy to throw it. Looks, has his man. It's caught by Rhodes. Tucker making some people miss. He's down near the 10-yard line. And it's going to bring up third down. They mark him down at the 12-yard line. It's going to bring up third down and 4.
Boy, he's tough to get down once he gets out there in a little bit of open space.
Pick up of 4 yards on the pass and catch. 107 yards passing tonight for Chase Romy. And the Monarchs will most likely in 2-down territory as the clock winds with 3:10 to play in the third. Chase gonna throw under a little bit of pressure, throws it in the end zone. It's intercepted. It is intercepted by Hensley. He's coming up the near sideline, trying to make some people miss, and is finally brought down. Boy, Chase made a mistake there, tried to thread that thing in there, and Ellis will have it first down and 10 at their own 27-yard line following the interception.
And Hurl's out there on the field again, and he's having cramping issues also.
So the first interception of the ball game, first turnover of the game for TMP. Is intercepted by Hensley. 9 tackles, a fumble recovery in the opener against the Norton Blue Jays. Hurls up and walking off the field, and Craig Amrine's going, what am I going to do? Because he was already shorthanded in this ball game. And he's dealing with an injury to Clay Fike. Has an injury right now with Ryan Hurl. And boy, Hurl, I think, just needs to get a ton of fluids in him right now.
Well, he's been fighting it more than just, he was down on a couple of timeouts in that first half when he came off the field trying to stretch out. So it's been a tough night.
28-9 the score. TMP up by 19, 2:55 to play third quarter. Monarch come out with a 4-man front. There's a little counter action coming near side, and not much going. I believe it's LaBarge on the carry. Pick up, or excuse me, not LaBarge, Hensley. Pick up a 3 on the play. Pfeiffer on the tackle. Walters in there. And it's going to bring up second down and 7 following the 3-yard pickup from Hensley. 10 carries, 22 yards for Hensley. Second down for the Railroaders. Monarchs trying to give them some difficult looks. Ellis is waiting for him to settle in. That ball's on the ground and fumbled, and Smith is able to recover it at the 25-yard line.
Pfeiffer right there to make sure If he didn't, he was going to jump on it.
Yeah, he was going to snatch that thing right there. Loss of 4 on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 11. The Ellis shooting themselves in the foot a little bit. 3rd and 11 for the Railroaders. The ball at their own 25, maybe 25.5-yard line. They're going to have to throw it here. They're looking right side. Smith under some pressure. He got hit hard, and he overthrew that pass. Soneson and Eck looked like they were running the same route.
Yeah,
somebody was supposed to go deep, and somebody was supposed to run a post on that play.
Yeah, they both had them right in the same spot. That makes it a little bit easier to defend. Get 2 receivers standing in the same spot.
Hensley to punt it away for Ellis, and that is a line drive kick. Who's going to get it? Garcia has it for the Monarchs. He's looking to get to the edge, cuts it under, and he is going to be wrapped up and brought down. Very little on the return. Younger on the tackle for the Railroaders. 1st and 10, TMP at the 47-yard line. There is a penalty marker all the way back inside the 20-yard line. And looks like TMP is going to decline the penalty as Jacob Roth goes out there and tells the official. Monarchs will take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line with 1:16 to play in the 3rd quarter. We'll call it the 48-yard line. Closer to the 48 than it is the 47. Monarch football brought to you in part by Hayes Chevrolet, Field Abstract and Title Company, Kevin Shoemaker Construction, Heartland Building Center, RM Custom Metals, Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker, and Roofmasters. 1st out of 10 TMP. They are looking to add to their 19-point lead. We have not been able to say that much for quite some time. And Romy will keep it, pitches it back to Flax. He needs to make a man miss. He does. Now he needs to make several more miss. TJ, boy, running like the Energizer Bunny. All the way inside the 50 down to the 45. He picks up 7 yards on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 3.
Well, that was a pretty dangerous pitch again that they got away with. That's probably not how you design it, draw it up. But when it works, you go, okay, we'll go with that. Yeah. But make sure you can make that pitch.
Nice play. Don't do it again. That's kind of how that conversation is going to go. So 2nd down and 3 for the Monarchs. They have the ball at the Ellis 45, 30 seconds to play 3rd quarter. Romy is going to keep it, cuts it under. He's going to be close to a 1st down, but just short. Boy, they only give him a pickup of a yard on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 2 with 15 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. So Chase picks up 1 yard on that carry. 10 carries, 33 yards, and a touchdown tonight for Chase as the clock runs down. And we are at 0, and we are through 3 quarters of play. After 3 quarters, TMP 28, Ellis 9. We're back in 60 seconds. This is Monarch football.
Providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Westview Church of Hayes, helping you enjoy life. Carpa One of Hayes Vidston Decorating Center, providing you with quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Thomas More Prep-Marian, worlds of opportunity, investing for eternity. Discovery Drilling, serving central and western Kansas for over 19 years. Master Cleaners, professional dry cleaning at an affordable price. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building dreams for over 30 years. Service Master Clean of Hayes, from the major accidents to the minor incidents. Lifetime Dental Care, providing your family health, function, and beauty. Insurance Planning, insurance for the way you work and live. Bonaparte Treat, a bakery, boutique, and hotel for your pet. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new and pre-owned vehicles. M&D Incorporated, building the backbone of our community. Verney's Hamburger House, feed yourself for the whole team.
Monarchs with the balls. We start the fourth quarter, and they get a 5-yard penalty. I didn't see what it was, but 5-yard penalty, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 7.
Never saw a signal from any of them.
I didn't either.
I saw the flag come out and the whistle, and he marks it off. So
8 penalties, 45 yards tonight for TMP. 3rd down and 7 for the Monarchs, just past midfield. There's an option right side, looking for a hole. Oh, a nice tackle made by Joseph Eck as he brings TJ Flax down a yard short at the 44-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down and 1. A pickup of 7 yards on the play by TJ, and he ran strong there, Dave Barber, and was an Eck tackle away from taking that the distance.
Yeah, just a shoestring away, and he set them up where they can go for it on 4th down. But again, a much better job of the timing and reading that pitch on the option by Romy.
So 4th down and 1, TMP is going to go for it. See if they put anybody in motion here to try and fool Ellis. They are not going to. It's a straight dive. Romy will keep it, and he's not going to make it. Keithley in on the tackle for the Railroaders. A loss of 2 on the play, and it's a turnover on downs to Ellis.
Yeah, he didn't either handing it off or pulling it out like he did. I don't think anything was there. They had that play diagnosed, did the Railroader defense.
Yeah, they were not fooled at all on the dive, and they will take over 1st down and 10 with 10:57 to go in the ball game. Ellis scoreless so far here in this second half. They have thrown the football probably more than they planned on coming into this game. They've had success there. Their run game has not been successful. Fike is back in there. He's going to get the pitch, going to the far side, has some running room. He gets up right at midfield, and he is going to pick up 4 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 6. Justin Pfeiffer got caught up on the inside on that play and allowed Fike to get to the edge. We'll say a gain of 5 on the play for Fike.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier. The defensive end doesn't get it turned in. Gives them a little more space to operate.
2nd down and 5. The ball just inside Monarch territory. Plenty of time left in this ball game. Railroaders are going to option it. They pitch it out to Fike, looking for the edge. He gets the edge and is going to be knocked out of bounds, short of the 1st down. Nate Walters out there. Romy out there as well for TMP. It's going to be a pickup of, it looks like 2 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3.
Yeah, Walters, we've seen him, talked about him ranging that middle room from side to side, that time going clear to the sideline, showing can chase you down.
3rd down and 3 for Ellis. Boy, a big conversion attempt for the Railroaders right here. They need something, and they just have been struggling in this second half offensively. There's a give to Hensley up the middle. He is going to have the 1st down, and he's brought down at the 42-yard line. Going to be a pickup of 5 yards and a 1st down for Ellis.
He's got a 1st down. 1st and 10 for the Railers at the Monarch 43.
Ball TMP 42-yard line. Monarch football brought to you by Canterbury Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, Edward Jones, Steel Fabrications, Discount Siding Supply, Leon's Welding and Fabrications, High Plains Roofing, HayesPost.com, and Eagle Communications. Our community connected. 1st and 10. Smith to throw. Looking backside, throws it, and nowhere near the intended target. Trayton Krager. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know, it looked like they were trying to set up a screen, but there was nothing there and nothing downfield. He just found an open spot and threw it away.
Yep, made it close enough to the receiver that wouldn't be an intentional grounding and made the play happen. 2nd down and 10 with 9:43 to play in the ball game. TMP looking for their first win since October of 2013. They've lost 12 in a row. Want to snap it right here. There's a give up the middle to Hensley. He breaks a tackle, still on his feet, gets to the sideline, and he is gone. Hensley into the end zone for the touchdown. And with 9:33 to go in the ball game, Ellis strikes a little bit closer on a 42-yard touchdown run from Dalton Hensley.
Yeah, broke a big one there. Makes a 5-play, 54-yard drive and put some points on the board that Ellis was really needing.
Now you got to wonder, the Railroaders down by 13, going to go for 2. Trying to make an 11-point ball game and make it a touchdown and a field goal. And they are going to go ahead and kick it. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 9:33 to play, Ellis gets a little bit closer. TMP 28, Ellis 16. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Monarch football.
Union Station Coffee and Roastery, fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication, custom built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced insulation and coating, save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. APAC, proving itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. KJ&G Customs, for complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected. This presentation is
a 5-play, 54-yard drive, a 42-yard touchdown run by Dalton Hensley, and the Ellis Railroaders tack on the extra point and cut this TMP lead to 12, Dave, so they are not going away tonight.
Yeah, it looks like TMP's guarding a little more against the onside kick again. Getting some hands people up front, getting that second line a little closer.
And that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, Ellis did a great job of executing the onside kick the last time. And TMP is going to, as Dave mentioned, have their hands team on the field and be prepared for the onside kick. And it will not be an onside kick this time. Garcia has it bounce off his pads. He's going to pick it up and lay down on it all the way back inside the 15-yard line at the 13. That's where TMP will take over, first down and 10. So the Monarch offense needs to step up and make a play, and they'll start deep in their own territory.
Yeah, don't like the field position, but a smart play by Garcia to make sure he secured possession of it. Better to start your offense on that 13 than have your defense out there.
They'll mark it at the 14-yard line, first and 10 from the 14-yard line for TMP. 9:28 to go in the ball game. The Monarchs lead by 12, deep in their own territory on the far hash. Man in motion to the near side. It's Rhodes. He's going to get the pitch, looking for a block. Cuts it up. Tucker cuts it across the field. And, boy, he was about one man away from breaking that one. A nice carry by Tucker Rhodes as he cut it back up and picked up 7 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 3.
Well, another way to get the ball in that young man's hand, bring him on the option from the other side and just give him the ball, pitch it to him in the backfield, and let him pick his way.
Yeah, absolutely. 2nd down and 3. Carl Rack will be split to the near side for TMP. Shoemaker to the far side. Flax the lone setback. It's an option for Romy. He is going to keep it. Fumbled the football. They're going to say he was down. He's going to lose yardage back to the 18-yard line. So he loses 3 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 6. Well, the Monarchs need a play here. They don't want to get the ball back to Ellis quite so soon, I wouldn't think.
No. This is about finishing the fourth quarter, moving the chains.
And learning how to win a football game, too.
Absolutely.
It's might sound pretty elementary, but when you've lost 12 in a row, a lot of these kids have never won on the varsity level. There's a give off the left side, and TJ Flax is going to have enough for a first down. He needed 6. He got 7. So the Monarch offensive line dug deep right there, Dave Barber, and picked up another first down.
Yeah, that's a big one right there, and that's the first 3rd down conversion they've had here in the second half. So that was a much-needed one, and we'll run a little more tick, 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 tick.
Is it safe to say it's about time? They needed that baby. They needed it for sure. First down and 10. Man in motion is Rhodes. Monarchs are going to pitch it that way. Tucker takes the pitch. He's outside, and he is going to be hit and dropped. And I believe he's going to lose about a yard on the play. It'll bring up second down. And we'll say a loss of 2 on the play, second down and 12. Ellis was ready for it that time.
Worked a few times, but not going the far side that time.
You know, if at first you don't succeed, try again, and they're keeping
Go
at it.
Go until you stop it, and
Yep.
they stopped it there. And then I'd try it again maybe a few plays later.
How about a reverse? Is it too early to show that? 6:53 to play. Second down and 12. An option play. They pitch it to Flax. He's looking for somewhere to go. Has to cut it back against the grain. Gets up to the 26-yard line. And it will bring up third down. And we'll mark it closer to the 25-yard line. Pickup of 2 on the play. It'll bring up third and 10. The Monarch offense with another big opportunity. Third down and 10. Here we go. Monarchs will keep a tight end in there. Creighton Renz has done a good job, and TMP is going to take a timeout. They want to talk about this one with 6:03 to play in the ball game. 6:03 to play. Monarchs up by 12. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Monarch football.
Is brought to you by Nextech Wireless. Discover something different. Sakatumi Sushi Rolls, the freshest fish this side of Big Creek. Bank & Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations. PerfTech Wireline Services, total case toll wireline services covering the state of Kansas. Carico Implement, pleased to offer the John Deere line of equipment. Home steel siding and windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable. G&L Tire and Automotive, more than just tires.
A crucial third down conversion coming up for the TMP offense and the Ellis defense with 6:03 to play in the ball game. The Monarchs leading 28-16. Jeremy McGuire, Dave Barber. Dave, do you take a chance and put the ball in the air here, or do you keep it on the ground?
Well, I think you're looking for a first down, and with the time as it is, if you have to punt it away, they still got plenty of time. I'm throwing it, looking for that first down.
They're down and 10. Now Dave's playing a video game football. They're going to option it. Nope, they're going to give it up the middle to Flax. He breaks a tackle, stumbles forward, and he's going to be very close to the first down. He did not get a favorable spot on the far side, but it is enough for a Monarch first down. Boy, TJ had a gap and was a shoestring away from breaking that one, but the Monarch offense comes through again. A big first down, 1st and 10 TMP.
That's exactly what I would have done there. Run the option and pick up the first down.
Yep, he's not the best color man in the league for nothing, folks.
You got it. Either way they got it, we don't care.
And the clock keeps running. Hey, you're from Earl Barber, Roger Barta football.
Yeah, he probably just disowned me.
First down and 10 for TMP. 5.5 to play. There's a give. Romy will keep it. Chase makes a man miss, holding on to the football, and he's going to have a nice gain on first down, a pickup of 6. And, boy, you could tell as soon as he got into traffic, he put another hand around that football to make sure he didn't cough it up.
And that was a good read on the option read there, too, because there wasn't anything up the middle, and picked up some nice yards. Another first down. They'll be able to run this clock under 3 minutes pretty easy.
4 minutes, 51 seconds. The clock winds. TMP not taking the air out of the football quite yet as far as winding it down. Now they will. Romy needs to get it snapped. It's close, very close to a delay of game. Now Chase with the carry. He's going to have a first down out across the 45. He'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A pickup good enough for a Monarch first down of 7 yards.
Yeah, I think you're seeing something. I know it looked like he was running out of time, but I think what he's doing is watching that back judge. They don't have a 25-second clock, so he puts his arm out there and signals when the last 5 seconds start. And smart quarterback's watching that at this point in the ball game, trying to use every second he can before he snaps it.
Another first down for TMP. The clock continues to wind with 4:13 to play. The Monarchs can sniff their first win since 2013. They were 0-9 a year ago. And nearly offsides, and it is offsides against the Railroaders. 5-yard penalty against Ellis. And the Monarchs will have first down and 5. They mark the ball at the 47-yard line. Now the clock will run again with 3:55 and counting. Norton over Phillipsburg. Is that the score I heard? 7-6 in the fourth quarter.
We thought that might be a good game.
Yeah. First down and 5. Man in motion is Rhodes. Monarchs are going to option it. Chase keeps it. He has an opening. Romy cuts it back. He's at the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! TMP! Chase Romy runs it in from 47 yards out, and the Monarchs lead it 34-16, and that might seal it right there, Dave Barber.
Yeah, when you take the ball over in the fourth quarter or the last 6 minutes, you want to run time, you want to get first down. And how about that, a 9-play, 86-yard drive. That's getting it done for the Monarchs.
Boy, and John Montgomery is going to be really, really excited about that drive right there, and the extra point kick is good. We're going to keep it right here with 3:31 to play. TMP up 35-16, and boy, Chase, another great decision on that, Dave. Made a couple guys miss, turned on the Jets, and they were looking at his numbers from the backside.
Yeah, absolutely. That young man has played himself a ball game, and it's good for him. It's good for the Monarchs, and you know, we saw moments of it, just like the coach, and it's about getting that game time. He made some mistakes last week. He's made fewer tonight. You know, there was a couple times he probably could have done it different, but he's seeing it now, I think, and he's starting to make that read. And when he doesn't see it, like you said, he recognizes it. That young man's come a long ways tonight.
Yeah, and you knew that with the type of young man that he is, that he wasn't gonna take the performance in Phillipsburg lightly. He's come out here tonight. He has a 50-yard touchdown pass. He has a 42-yard touchdown run. He has a 48-yard touchdown run. I think he is.
He'll probably still be a little hard on himself for a few things, but that's the kind of kid he is, and he'll tell you. I'm sure he'll be the first one to tell you, I still got to get better. But everybody's got to feel pretty good about it.
He might get the start next week against Smith Center, you think?
I think he's earned it tonight for sure.
So kickoff with 3:31 to play in the ball game, and TMP with the student section on the far side getting into this one. The ball is squibbed, and it's still going to be taken by Eck. They can't get the ball away from him. He trips over himself and is brought down by, well, whoever was closest at the 43-yard line. First down and 10 for the Railroaders.
I think you got to give that tackle to the 40-yard line.
I think you're right. Shaquille Cooper of Fort Hays State football can relate.
Yeah.
We had a couple 3 plays last night where, boy, that grass just jumped up and got him. It did it right there to Joseph Eck. 3:23 to play. Ellis really has to be in desperation mode at this point. They're going to give it right up. Nope, Smith is going to run it. It's intercepted! Intercepted by TMP. Jared Shoemaker with the interception. And the Monarchs get the football back, and they are really forcing Ellis into some big mistakes late, Dave.
Yeah, and that time, that one hit Shoemaker in the head. He said, you got away with one that hit me in the hands. You're not getting two. And big takeaway for the Monarch defense.
Boy, and that will seal it as TMP will get the ball back. And Ellis will be extremely disappointed with how this ball game has turned out tonight. But the TMP Monarchs are going to be able to celebrate their first win since week number 7 in 2013. Man in motion is Tucker Rhodes to the near side. There's a give. Mishandled a little bit by Flax. He's looking for the corner. He's going to have a first down. He's inside the 20-yard line and brought down at the 19, a pickup of 13 yards and another Monarch first down, and they are sniffing it right now, Dave Barber.
They've kind of worn out this Ellis defense a little bit tonight. That's happened to their defense before, but they're starting to get yards in chunks.
TMP with 174 yards rushing tonight, unofficially. 107 yards through the air. 281 yards so far tonight for TMP. A week ago, 12.
That's a marked improvement, yeah.
A touch. Now the Monarchs are probably going to wait for that count and will take a timeout, and they do with 2:41 to go. And John Montgomery is going to bring some kids off the sideline to get some varsity experience. And you like to see that.
Absolutely.
We'll take the timeout with you. 2:41 to play. Monarchs up 35-16. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Monarch football.
Brought to you by Union Station Coffee and Roastery. Fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication. Custom built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced insulation and coating. Save money, reduce sound, improve indoor air quality. APAC. Proving itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. KJ&G Customs. For complete auto restorations, custom paint jobs, and custom exhaust. And by Eagle Communications. Our community connected. This presentation is brought to you by Union Station Coffee and Roastery. Fresh roasted coffee daily. Leon's Welding and Fabrication. Custom built projects from the start to the gloss to the durable powder coat finish. Advanced insulation and coating. Save money, reduce sound.
For the Ellis Railroaders, Monarchs have the football first down and 10, and we'll try to get you an idea of everybody that's in the football game. It's like Luke Reuter is going to come in at quarterback for TMP. Tate Garcia split to the near side. And it looks like Carl Rack maybe is in the backfield for the Monarchs. Man in motion for TMP, and there's the pitch. Far side, cut it in and brought down on the play. Trenton Mayo, the sophomore. And he's going to lose 5 on the play. It's second down and 15.
Yeah, good to see these kids get in there, get a chance to operate. You want them to execute. Keep the clock moving.
And, getting varsity time, this is something we haven't seen for a while for some of these younger kids. Reuter, again, at quarterback. Man in motion is Gavin Shoemaker. He'll get the pitch this time, cuts it up, and Gavin gets hit, does not go down easy, and is finally brought down, and that's going to be a 15-yard penalty. That's going to be called against Ellis, and Dylan Haas is like, what? Well, it was that extra bringing him down, and then the fling is what got him the 15 yards. And personal foul to 15-yard penalty, and it's not a automatic first down, and I believe it's going to be just short of the first down, but it'll be second down and short for TMP.
Now it gives them an extra down, and there was dead ball, so it probably doesn't give them an extra down, but I was thinking more time.
Well, we'll see.
Or are they going to?
I think they're going to call it within the confines of the play.
Okay.
So it's going to bring up second down, and the ball is at the 13-yard line, so second down and 4 for TMP. They will say third down. Shotgun, Reuter with it. He's going to keep it, cut it up, and brought down as he neared the 10-yard line. He's going to pick up a couple of yards on the play. And it will be fourth down and 1, maybe 2 for TMP, and they're going to bring
everybody else.
No, they're going to go. They're going to kick a field goal. Monarchs say, "What the heck? Let's try and kick a field goal." Not rubbing it in by any stretch, but they are. You got to practice for it. This is going to be a 28-yard attempt. The kick is up. It's on the way, and good! It squeaks over the crossbar, and Rushoff from 28 yards out puts it through, and the Monarchs lead 38-16. And Dave, boy, you got to like that, and you know that you have a chance to put something in on a field goal if you need it later on in the season.
Yeah, absolutely. A chance to work on something and get your field goal team. Caps off a 5-play scoring drive that started on the 32. So, yeah, that's a nice finish to the game tonight for the Monarchs.
So with a minute or 57 seconds left to play, in the ball game. TMP leads at 38-16 on the Rushoff field goal. So he is 5 for 5 on extra points today and 1 for 1 on field goals. That one from 28 yards out.
Yeah, he's had a nice game as well tonight. That's tell you
Now-
what, this is exactly what kind of medicine the Monarchs needed tonight. Just played a solid game, front to back.
And one thing they might have learned is that Rushoff's distance is about 28 yards, because that would have been a 29-yard attempt. I don't think it would have made it.
He could have doinked off the crossbar.
He'd have needed some special spin on it to make that happen. Kick is deep, taken by the Railroaders. Coming up the near side is Eck. He has a little bit of running room, looks for the edge, still on his feet, and Garcia brings him down at the Ellis 47-yard line with 48 seconds left to play in the ball game. Special thanks to all of our sponsors who made the broadcast possible tonight. It's pretty fun to call a win. It's been a while.
It had been. And,
Yeah.
and it's good. That's good to see for these kids because they have worked so hard and deserved one of these.
And as much as we enjoy it, you know that the team enjoys it that much more. And Ellis really with nobody else to put in the ball game, and a run by Hensley. He's going to be brought down. That's going to be a flag on the play on TMP. I believe it's going on TMP. A pickup of 7 on the play. We'll see the call from the official. Face mask, 5-yard variety against TMP. So first down for Ellis, 7-yard pickup on the play for Hensley. Ellis had 119 yards passing at halftime, Dave. They have 12 yards passing in the second half.
It's been a struggle. The Monarchs have adjusted defensively really well and covering those receivers downfield.
First down and 10, reverse. Eck trying to get to the edge. He's not going to get there. Good job holding the edge over there on the far side. Trying to see who that is for TMP, but boy, they did a good job of holding the edge, and I'm keeping an eye out there. I believe, let's see, Michael Lager, and that's going to be the final play of the ball game. So TMP, a long, long time coming. They had lost 12 in a row, and tonight, Dave, as they say, they can lift that monkey off their shoulder. They are winners tonight.
That's absolutely. This is a game they needed, and like you said, kind of takes the monkey off the back. That's a long streak you don't want to think about now, and got our first win. Want to take it and go next week.
TMP wins it by a score of 38-16. They're 1-1 on the season. They will be at home, homecoming week next week against Smith Center. Smith Center, the last score we heard there was 28-0 lead over Oakley in the fourth quarter. And Ellis, they will be at